So as you scroll down, you come to perhaps the most important part of your evaluation of learning form. That is the justification of evidence. This justification of evidence section will be found on all the reflective forms that you are required to fill in, spanning from your first year all the way to your second year. This section here is basically used to justify the reason for including this reflective form in your portfolio. There are some questions that you need to answer below. So for example, it says the evidence I have included is, so if you attended a workshop on correct hand washing technique, you type in here workshop on hand washing technique, and then you'd select as appropriate what the evidence actually demonstrates. So for example, if you feel that it actually helped you develop your professional development in the patient care aspect, you'd select that. You then go on to describing how the evidence is relevant to your practice. And if you remember typing into this supporting section graph, you may have attached a graph that you found in an article that, for example, compares correct hand washing technique to incorrect hand washing technique. You can actually attach a separate justification of evidence form in this section. If you decide to include anything additional to support your reflective form, you must ensure to fill in a separate justification of evidence form. If you click on this link, it will take you to the justification of evidence form that you can use to attach to every additional document that you decide to include. So here you can see a separate justification of evidence form. You type in here, for example, graph justification of evidence, and you'd fill in those details as appropriate. You'd click save, and then back here you would click on the additional justification of evidence form, type in graph justification of evidence, highlight asset store, click on the graph justification of evidence form, click on confirm. You may also attach it via the add evidence icon on the right, whatever you find easier. So that's how you fill in the justification of evidence. Make sure that if you include any additional supporting documentation, that you click on this link here that will take you to a separate justification of evidence form, that you save that document and you attach it to the additional justification of evidence form section at the bottom of your evaluation of learning form.